James Webb Space Telescope, JWST or Webb, is launched from French Guiana in 2021 on an Ariane 5 rocket and has a large telescope with a 6.5-meter primary mirror. Webb will be the premier observation to serve thousands of astronomers in the next decade. It will study the first luminous brightness after the Big Bang and the formation of the solar system at every stage of the history of our universe. The old name was Next Generation Space Telescope, NGST. It was named after James Webb, a former NASA administrator in September 2002. International collaboration. Webb is an international collaboration between NASA, the European Space Agency, ESA, and the Canadian Space Agency, CSA. The NASA Goddard Space Flight Center is managing the development effort. The main industrial partner is Northrop Grumman. The Space Telescope Science Institute will operate Webb after launch. Advanced technologies used in Webb. Several advanced technologies have been developed for the Webb. These include a basic mirror made of 18 separate segments that adjust to the form and shape after the launch. The mirror is made of ultra-lightweight beryllium. The biggest feature of the Webb is a 5-layered sun shield of tennis court, which reduces the heat to the sun by more than 1 million times. There are 4 telescope devices, camera and spectrum, detectors that are eligible to record extremely unconscious gestures. NIRSpec contains microshutters, which enable observation of up to 100 items simultaneously. The Webb also has a system to cool the mid-infrared detectors of another device, MIRI, to cool down so that they can work. NASA shares list of cosmic targets for Webb telescope's first images. NASA's James Webb Space Telescope will soon reveal unprecedented and detailed views of the universe, with the upcoming release of its first full-color images and spectroscopic data. NASA updates coverage for Webb telescope's first images reveal. July 2022 NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, Maryland, in partnership with ESA, European Space Agency, and CSA, Canadian Space Agency, released the James Webb Space Telescope's first full-color images and spectroscopic data during a live broadcast. The world's largest and most powerful space telescope demonstrates its full power as it begins its mission to unfold the universe's secret. This landscape of mountains and valleys speckled with glittering stars is actually the edge of a nearby, young, star-forming region called NGC 3324 in the Carina Nebula. Captured in infrared light by NASA's new James Webb Space Telescope, this image reveals for the first time previously invisible areas of star birth. Called the cosmic cliffs, Webb's seemingly three-dimensional picture looks like craggy mountains on a moonlit evening. In reality, it is the edge of the giant, gaseous cavity within NGC 3324, and the tallest peaks in this image are about 7 light-years high. The cavernous area has been carved from the nebula by the intense ultraviolet radiation and stellar winds from extremely massive, hot, young stars located in the center of the bubble, above the area shown in this image. Stephan's Quintet, a visual grouping of 5 galaxies, is best known for being prominently featured in the holiday classic film, It's a Wonderful Life. Today, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope reveals Stephan's Quintet in a new light. This enormous mosaic is Webb's largest image to date, covering about 1/5 of the Moon's diameter. It contains over 150 million pixels and is constructed from almost 1,000 separate image files. The information from Webb provides new insights into how galactic interactions may have driven galaxy evolution in the early universe. With its powerful, infrared vision and extremely high spatial resolution, Webb shows never-before-seen details in this galaxy group. Sparkling clusters of millions of young stars and starburst regions of fresh star birth grace the image. Sweeping tails of gas, dust, and stars are being pulled from several of the galaxies due to gravitational interactions. Most dramatically, Webb captures huge shock waves as one of the galaxies, NGC 7318b, smashes through the cluster. Some stars save the best for last. The dimmer star at the center of the scene has been sending out rings of gas and dust for thousands of years in all directions, and NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has revealed for the first time that the star is cloaked in dust. 2 cameras aboard Webb captured the latest image of this planetary nebula, catalogued as NGC 3132, and known informally as the Southern Ring Nebula. It is approximately 2,500 light-years away. Webb will allow astronomers to dig into many more specifics about planetary nebulae like this one, clouds of gas and dust expelled by dying stars. Understanding which molecules are present, and where they lie throughout the shells of gas and dust will help researchers refine their knowledge of these objects. NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has captured the distinct signature of water, along with evidence for clouds and haze, in the atmosphere surrounding a hot, puffy gas giant planet orbiting a distant sun-like star. The observation, which reveals the presence of specific gas molecules based on tiny decreases in the brightness of precise colors of light, is the most detailed of its kind to date, demonstrating Webb's unprecedented ability to analyze atmospheres hundreds of light-years away. While the Hubble Space Telescope has analyzed numerous exoplanet atmospheres over the past 2 decades, capturing the first clear detection of water in 2013, Webb's immediate and more detailed observation marks a giant leap forward in the quest to characterize potentially habitable planets beyond Earth. NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has produced the deepest and sharpest infrared image of the distant universe to date. Known as Webb's first deep field, this image of galaxy cluster SMACS 0723 is overflowing with detail. Thousands of galaxies, including the faintest objects ever observed in the infrared, have appeared in Webb's view for the first time. This slice of the vast universe covers a patch of sky approximately the size of a grain of sand held at arm's length by someone on the ground.